anger has just changed its face. Because that memory is staying with you. What are you trying to get even with? For what? Well, remember that. With all due respect, feminine energy has the most difficult time with this. Because there are two things required here. Forgiving and forgetting. You may not be able to forget, but forgiving is absolutely within your power. And if you haven't forgiven, then it will take the shape of vindictiveness, getting even. And the first opportunity that comes your way, you will snatch at it. You will run with it. And you wouldn't even know that it is my anger expressing in this form. You wouldn't know that. If somebody will tell you you are angry, you still carrying that anger with you? No, I'm not. I forgave, I forgot. Did you really? Then where is this reaction coming from? That reaction got triggered by some event and it came on the surface immediately. Then the anger becomes your blockage to overcome. How do you overcome anger? See that in the children. When a child at that level, innocently, you take that toy away from him, he is angry. What does the mother or father say? Don't be angry. Don't cry. But what should the child do? That's a natural response. What has happened here? Child becomes a politician then. He suppresses it. He doesn't know how to transcend it. We start training our children not understand these natural instincts, but we teach them to suppress it. This is not politically correct. Don't say this. So now I have to learn to suppress that emotion that just came from within me. We never say, stay with that anger. Try to see it. It is yours. Own it. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel ashamed about it. It is your anger. Someday you will learn, you will need to learn to let go. I say, come on, be realistic. Does the child understand all of that? No, the child doesn't understand all of that. Not 100%. But at least you are planting the seed of non-suppression. As the anger keeps on building inside, then it becomes as if you have taken a pot, put in the water in it, and seal it around and put it on the fire. and it is slowly building the pressure. Steam is boiling. Water is boiling, steam is coming, and the pressure is building. What do you think is going to be the end result? Isn't it obvious?
Blow your top.
Someday it will explode. And the interesting thing is, it will explode at the most undesirable time. Remember the Murphy's Law? That is supposed to go wrong, will go wrong at the most inappropriate time. And then the parents sit down, where did we go wrong? I was a perfect mother. I was a perfect father. We never taught him like that. We forget that our parenting skills are actually the most desirable for improvement. And we make these mistakes unknowingly. Isn't it? Telephone rings. The child picks up. Where is your dad? Tell him I'm not there. So on the phone he says, Daddy says I'm not there. You stupid idiot. This is not how to answer it. You were not supposed to tell him like that. Oh, sorry Dad, next time I'll know how to tell a better lie. Where did you come from? It's just like the anger. Don't be angry. And the anger gets modified. It's politically made correct now. Every single one of us have grown up this way. If anything, the parents did not change, the society changes. You can see that in the political dialogue on the television, on the radio, in the newspaper. What are the proper words to use? So we are trained. We don't deal with our raw emotions as they are. As they are coming from within us, we don't address them. And it is the problem at every level. At individual level, social level, states level, country level, religion levels, everywhere. Why can't I own my dislike for other religion and likes for my own religion? Am I not biased? Why don't I acknowledge it? Why don't I say, look, I was born and raised in this environment, so I'm biased in favor of this. So my statement should not bring out the anger in you. I'm not apologizing for being born in that part of the land, in that part of the world, in that religion. I'm not apologizing for that. But I am aware of it. And I'm expanding my outlook to include everybody. I'm working on it, but I'm not perfect yet. So some of my statements will come across to you as if I'm being judgmental. I'm trying not to be. Do we ever own that? When somebody says, what's our response immediately? Anger. Dr. Saab was telling me about the incident that happened in Florida recently, and there is a whole country is upside down on that incident, where that teenager was shot. This part of the universe has never acknowledged that they have a problem. How are they going to solve it? No, we don't have the problem. We have no discrimination. The laws are on the books. The Congress passed it. Can you legislate the behavior? Can you legislate the morality? All it will do is give rise to the anger more and more and more, and more you will keep on going away from experiencing the true love.